All right, so what we have here is an ImageWriter II from 1986. This ImageWriter was the original ImageWriter that I had when I was using an Apple IIgs. And we're gonna do a quick little power on and self-test just to see. I have actually removed the ribbon really quickly just to see. A lot of these old ribbons, you can see I've got the color ribbon installed. A lot of these ribbons, if you can find a replacement ribbon, have the rollers on the inside are bad, and they prevent you from being able to use the printer because the rollers don't advance the ribbon. But you can see, I don't know if you can tell there, the ribbon is advancing forward. So we're going to power it on and see. I did one of these before one time and powered it on, began to do the self-test, just make sure the ribbon is actually in front of the print head. Powered it on, did a self-test, and the ribbon didn't advance. It ended up burning a hole through the ribbon. So we're going to try it again and see now, after however many years it's been, we're going to see how it does. If you've ever had one of these, or remember having one of these, or remember them being like in your school computer lab, they have a pretty distinct power on sound, which might be familiar. It definitely brings back memories for me. And that just does its initial little power up and self-test. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go see if I can find a piece of paper to actually feed into it. I don't have any tractor feed paper. We're going to get some of that though for some upcoming videos. We're going to feed some paper into it. I'm going to see if I can trigger the self-test. All right, guys, so I've got some paper. As you can see, this is just plain paper, one sheet back here fed into the printer. In order to do, there's two tests that the printer can perform, but we're going to do the actual printing test, which down here is the form feed button. We're going to press and hold that form feed button down while we're powering the printer on. Then we're going to release that, and then we'll take our finger off the power. All right, that looks pretty successful. I'm rather impressed. Actually, this is the first time in about a decade that I've used this print ribbon or powered this thing on, so I'm pretty impressed with how that worked. Let's take a look here at the test printed page. As you can see, it prints the letters of the alphabet. It goes ahead and does the self-test. It took a little bit to warm up there with the print head. This does make the print head very warm. You do not want to do this self-test very frequently. You don't want to do it for very long. It will continue to do that until it either runs out of paper or you turn it off. And you can see the error light is now on, meaning that it's out of paper. Pretty neat.